This is Getting On With Life, Biblical Wisdom for Successful Christian Living. And this session is Counterfeit Life. Something that is fake can appear real and fool most people, but when properly scrutinized, it proves to be worthless. Those who treasured it were duped and wasted their money or time pursuing and finding value in it. Our enemy, Satan, is a master of lies and deception, so we can be sure he has many counterfeits to offer. If we are not careful, we will give our life to something that is worthless. This is so with false religions and all kinds of promises of happiness that lead people into empty and unhappy lives. There is no shortage of fake things in our world, in terms of life values, ideas, philosophies, and things to pursue. I recognized one of those counterfeits recently that is very widely accepted. It is a counterfeit life purpose. In practice, most Westerners follow a rather simple model for life. The course is that of education, leading to career, leading to provision to sustain a family and acquire assets, leading to retirement, where people hope to get a payoff for their years of labor. We are funneled into that course, and most of us accept it and become trapped in it. In terms of that life purpose, we could say, the chief end of man is to get a good start in life, to get a good job, to enjoy a nice quality of life, then a happy retirement. While that's virtually the universal life pattern, let's compare that with what devout Christians came up with in the Westminster Shorter Catechism. The chief end of man is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. Worldly wisdom diverts our attention from spiritual and eternal things to things that are focused on life on this planet, earthly, and which appeal to our human instincts, sensual, but which are also controlled by Satan, who is the prince of this world. See that in the warning by Jesus' brother James, in James 3:15. This wisdom is not from above, not heavenly, but is earthly, sensual, and devilish. Those who elevate the world's life purpose will throw themselves into their study, their career, establishing family and acquiring assets. Most Westerners, however, give little time to glorifying God and won't get to enjoy God now or in eternity. They have been sold a counterfeit. I'm not suggesting it's wrong to follow the path of study, work, family, assets, and retirement. There's nothing sinful about doing that. But if that truly becomes a person's life purpose, then they have abandoned their true purpose. They can live their life happily with the counterfeit, but when they come to cash it in, they will find it is worthless. They will have consumed their life, but not gained things that are of true value. In the eyes of the world, where work, assets, and happy retirement are the norm, those who live a life of indulgence and who won't study, work, and acquire assets are scorned. They are seen as irresponsible. The world honors those who are responsible. Yet God has not called us to keep the wheels of industry turning, or to feed global corporations with our time and money, or to be good taxpayers, or to be wage slaves, or to chase material gain. We have a much higher calling. Our calling is to glorify God. In doing that, we get to enjoy God right here and now. We get to enjoy His peace and provision, and a life lived for Him. That means we are not looking for a new entertainment device in our home, or an impressive new asset to affirm our value in this world, but are looking for how to bless and extend the kingdom of God. I recall in my teenage years that the church ran a week-long series of meetings with a guest speaker. My parents wanted to go to all the meetings, but my brothers and I could choose which nights we would go. It was the first time I can recall being torn between my worldly pleasures and doing something more spiritual. There were several television programs which I watched religiously and did not want to miss. In those days, recording a program for later viewing wasn't an option. I chose to attend all the meetings, and I'm glad I did. But I'm also glad I had begun to wrestle with the conflict between serving myself, pleasing myself, doing my own thing, or letting God have priority. I urge you to take stock of your life's values right now. Are you living to glorify God, or to advance your career and get more trinkets? Are you striving to know God more and to serve Him better, or to have more assets set aside for later years? Are you conscious of God and His kingdom, or are you distracted by the cares of this world? You may have been sold a fake purpose in life. If so, you will one day realize you have empty hands, holding only a worthless thing sold to you by deception. It is time to abandon the counterfeit life and to live in the wonder of relationship with God and seeking God's kingdom. My prayer is that God pick you up and place you into the stream of His blessing and purpose for your life, and that you are completely set free from all that is counterfeit and empty in your life and family. May you be caught up in the wonder of knowing God and relating with Him and His kingdom, and be completely set free from any counterfeit life. God bless you.